We're going to start with a lovely little overture by Rossini from a fairly obscure opera called Semiramide, but this is full of tunes, it's an orchestral showcase, everybody will be smiling at the end of this.
Yeah, I think, maybe the opera is not so well known, but I think everyone will recognise the overture, that's been used in many Hollywood films. People definitely recognise the melodies, and as is typical with Rossini, even though it's not the most intricate writing, yet it's so effective, and it will really set the scene for the concert.
And then we head into Beethoven's fantastic Piano Concerto No. 3, possibly his best, do you think?
Obviously Beethoven, as with all the sort of pianist composers, he wrote this for himself. He wrote it because he wanted to write something more exploratory than the concerti that had already been written.
Yeah.
And he wanted to show off what he was able to do. So obviously he was getting better as a composer. The piano was getting better as an instrument. The orchestra was sounding bigger. There were more instruments available.
Yes.
And his music was becoming more and more romantic. So I remember that when I was, a lot younger and sort of learning pieces for the first time, I loved The Emperor probably the most, and then now more and more, as I play all the concerto, sort of 10 now. So what's this third concerto?
The third concerto.
I love the romanticism in the slow movement. I feel that he's written it almost as an improvisation, because there are a lot of incomplete things in his score. So I'm trying to improvise a little bit in the sense, and actually the fact that there isn't a conductor there actually makes it easier for us, because a lot of the time the orchestral players, because they're playing, they can pretty much sense what the soloist is doing, and this way I don't have to communicate that to a conductor to reinforce that to the orchestra, so it should work really well.
We're really looking forward to that one. So, Dvorak Symphony No. 7, another great symphony, possibly not so nationalistic as 8 or 6 or maybe 9, but certainly again full of fabulous tunes.
Yes, this is actually one of probably my favourite Dvorak symphony, and I'm really delighted to be able to do it at this concert. I love the way Dvorak still incorporates, we say it doesn't sound nationalistic, but it still has that national identity of that area, and he incorporates so many sort of folk melodies or folk rhythms, especially dances, and I think he also uses the string instruments, the violins and the cello especially, in that unique way that he writes so well for those instruments.
This is going to, so what aspects of this symphony would you like to just sort of show for our audience? What sort of things would you like to? Have you got from your learning of it to give a pointer, I suppose, to our audience?
As I said, I want to bring out what the strings can do, but I think I want to concentrate on the rhythms if possible, and just to feel that dance aspect, and also to I feel emotionally very close to Dvorak, even though he actually didn't write a piano. Well, he wrote a piano concerto, but there's no mature piano concerto, and he didn't really write anything for solo piano. He just used it in chamber music.
Yes.
So it's this is a great way for me to experience
Dvorak. Yes. Thank you, Freddie. It's been a fantastic interview. A big thank you to all those of you who have sponsored this concert, and we both look forward to seeing you at what promises to be a fantastic concert.